I'm Emily.
And I'm Nicole. Welcome back to another edition of Swamp Talk.
Starting off, prom tickets are up for sale for seniors only right now. They go up for juniors starting tomorrow for $85, and on Saturday prices will go up to $90.
Ananth Kutuba was recognized as our school's 2023 Anne Frank Humanitarian Award winner for his contributions to the community. The award is sponsored by the Florida Holocaust Museum. Congratulations, Ananth.
Our spring play, Crimes of the Heart, is right around the corner. Come see the amazing cast and crew put on a show on April 13th, 14th, and 15th.
We would like to say a huge thank you to our assistant principals, Mr. Batchelor, Mrs. Bierman, Mr. Yarkey, Ms. Marquez, and Mrs. Wall. Make sure you thank them for all they do for us during National Assistant Principals Week this week.
For our first segment today, let's go to Nick and Ben for news around the world.
What's up, Gators? I'm Ben.
And I'm Nick.
And welcome back to News Around the World. For our first story, Kellyanne Jenkins, a woman from St. Pete, Florida, recently did the World Marathon Challenge, running 7 marathons in 7 days on all 7 continents. She endured harsh conditions like the freezing cold in Antarctica and the blistering heat in Australia and Dubai. She ran for her foundation, MS Happens, which she started to help people with multiple sclerosis, like her sister. Her journey doesn't end here, as she now plans to run the Boston and London marathons back-to-back.
Up next, earlier in March, the first 3D printed rocket launched, with 85% of the entire rocket being made of 3D printed metal parts. It was launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida, but failed to reach orbit and crashed back down into the ocean. The rocket was made by the California company Relativity Space, and they say though the rocket did not reach orbit, it's still a massive success. They plan on using the knowledge they gained from this launch to make satellites and other rockets.
And for our last story, in the Midwest America, several states were affected by powerful tornadoes causing destruction to towns and families. Many are again facing severe weather threats with the possibility of more tornadoes. All the families that evacuated who are eager to come home now have to stay back and wait for the storms to pass. Other states in the South are also facing threats of wildfires due to the winds and dry bush.
That's all we have for today, Gators.
Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, guys. Next, let's go to Daniel for some information on Earth Month.
Hey Gators, I'm Daniel, and if you already didn't know, it's Earth Month, and I'm here to let you know more about it. It's a time to raise environmental awareness and create conscience around the issues that affect Mother Nature during this time of crisis. A few simple things we can do to help the environment is avoid littering, reduce, reuse, recycle, conserve energy, and save water. These simple tips can help make a better environment for everyone. That's all I have for today, Gators. Back to the anchors.
Thanks, Daniel. Nicole, have you seen the mural done by the Spanish Honor Society?
No, I haven't, but I bet Harrison can show it to us. Let's go to him.
Hey Gators, you may have noticed a new mural is up on one of the walls in the foreign language hallway. A couple of our school's clubs collaborated to make it happen, so I interviewed some of the students about what went into the whole process.
We're creating this beautiful work of art that represents the multiculturalism and also the language departments that we teach here at Land O'Lakes, specifically ASL, Spanish, English, and French.
Yeah, so there's a mural out by the Commons, and when I saw it, I was like, why don't we do the same thing for all of like the language departments and also just like a cultural mural in order to represent the people of the schools.
The group of students from each club stayed after school multiple days last week to make sure the mural was top quality.
It was basically a collaboration between Spanish Honor Society, French Honor Society. Also, we had the ASL department at our school coming in, and finally National Art Honor Society. I actually created the first mock of the original design, and then we had lots of feedback from all the clubs involved.
They sent like the first drawing, and we all kind of just like brainstormed together as like a group with like the presidents of all the clubs in order to see what would work and what wouldn't work.
And we really hope you guys all enjoy the mural.
The mural is just about done now. Be sure to stop by the foreign language hallway to check it out. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Harrison. It looks great.
That's all we have for you today, Gators.
Tune in tomorrow for another edition of Swamp Talk.